But I went and I watched Batman, and I have to tell you, I would like a royalty check, please. Because if that's not almost every monologue we've done in the last 3 years, I mean, these guys have, whoever wrote this movie has either really, really knows what's going on in the world and sees the world a similar way, or they have read The Coming Insurrection. Because everything that I say is coming is happening in this movie, except it's, done with a guy with a mask and a bat outfit.
There's no flying Batman in your monologues?
Well, it could be. It might have been more popular if I would have made it with a flying bat. But I mean, there's a point where he gives the Van Jones speech that we've talked about a million times. He talks about oppression, and they have taken this land, and Bane's not for America. He's not for Gotham. And he's saying they've taken this great city, and they've turned it into a land of oppression, and I'm going to free you. And this is a symbol of the oppression. And he points, and behind him is the prison. It's like Guantanamo, basically. It's all prisons. Van Jones, I'm telling you, Van Jones will be the guy that gives the Bane speech. He will. If allowed, he will give the Bane speech in front of a prison. And he'll open up the gates. And he'll say, these guys, they were oppressed. Let them be free. You're free. The city is about to be yours again. And he opens them up. At one point after that, they are literally taking the people who are rich and dragging them out of their homes and killing them in the streets. They're grabbing them out of businesses and killing them in the streets.
Are you giving too much of the plot line out to those of us who perhaps have not seen it?
I don't mean to be a movie spoiler here, but Batman wins.
Aw, what's the point now?
No, I mean, it's really, did I wreck it for you?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, Batman maybe doesn't win. Maybe he gets sick, and he's Bane, maybe Bane becomes a good guy in the end.
Okay.
And
oh, wow.
Maybe.
Now I'm interested.
And he starts at the end, Batman goes bad, and Bane goes good, and Bane decides to set up a lemonade stand because he's going to be an entrepreneur, and he buys, in the end, he buys stately Wayne Manor.
Oh, wow.
Geez, now I've wrecked it again.
Oh, boy.
I would not buy a lemonade from a man in that mask.
No.
It's a comic book.
What?
It's a comic book. I mean, he's like, you wrecked the ending. How do you think it ends? And by the way, that wasn't the ending, but how do you think it ends? Really? Tell me how you think it ends.
I don't think I said you wrecked the ending. I said you're giving away too much of the plot line. Mm-hmm. Is that not what I said?
I would say you almost you specifically didn't mention the ending.
Specifically did not mention the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You absolutely mentioned the ending.
No.
Yes. Plot line. You said too much of the plot line.
No,
thank you.
I mean, Pat, I heard you. America heard you.
No, he didn't.
Am I speaking English here?
Well, see, that's the problem. I don't speak English. I speak Japanese. You're speaking Japanese, and everybody knows it.
I'm speaking fluent English right now, and so are you.
No, I'm not. This, you know what? Pat will say just about anything to win an argument.
Yeah, including directly quoting. I mean, that is, he will say or do anything,
including directly quoting Glenn. Right?
I'm expecting Barack Obama to say, "I'm speaking Japanese. I'm speaking Japanese right now." I mean, how could he possibly?
May happen.
It may happen. What just happened on the air could happen. I mean, it already has.
It really has.
Mm-hmm.
You still said that I was wrecking the movie.
No, I said the plot line.
The plot line.
But it does sound very Occupy Wall Street-esque.
Oh, yeah,
it sounds like
is.
I mean, that's a direct.
You didn't get that from the trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's, when she says, and you've seen it in the trailer, so I'm not wrecking anything. When she says, there's a storm coming.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really amazing is the way she hooks up with Batman in the end. Oh, my gosh. You have to see that, Pat.
Will you stop talking? Will you stop? Whether it's in the movie or not.
She doesn't hook up.
Whether it is
she
or not.
Does. Yeah. Or maybe she does.
Man.
It's funny, though, because we always talk as conservatives of, like, you never see, certain, like, I don't know, rich people or businessmen in a positive light. The only people who seem to be doing that are comic books. I mean, like Batman, Iron Man is another one where you see like people who are actually achieving things that do good things with them.
But you know what's amazing to me? This is when did the superhero thing start?
1807, December 4th. I don't know.
Jeffy, look at the date of DC Comics, the birth date of DC Comics, and
December 4th, 1807.
Oh, come on,
thank you.
Says so right there.
Oh, come on, look it up. Look it up.
DC Comics.
Yeah, I think this is all. I think these all, Batman and stuff, Superman, all started around the Great Depression,
1934.
Yeah, so it was the same. We're seeing these stories seem timeless to us, or seem relevant to us, because we're living in the same time period. The problems of the world seem so huge that no one can solve them. No one person can solve them. We need a superhero to solve all of these problems.
In Marvel Comics in 1939.
Yeah. It was all... We're living in the same time. In 1939, I believe it was 47% of Americans thought we were headed towards a dictatorship with FDR. 47%. Bad news, FDR won after that election. Still 47%, and he still won. Good news, not going to happen this time with Barack Obama. It's over. In case you missed on Friday's show, I've already called the election for Mitt Romney.
What is the purpose of this? You keep doing this. Are you just
Very
trying to be
early
positive?
returns are in. We're calling
No,
the
I'm not
election.
trying to be positive. I want people to know that if you get down on the field and you actually finish the game, it's already won. You've already won. Barack Obama loses. I'm so confident in it that I'm calling the election now. Barack Obama loses. However, you still have to go out and play the game. But he's playing the game in such a way. Did you see this guy? No, it's no surprise. Do you see how far in debt they are now? I mean, he's running a deficit in his own campaign. If the guy can't keep in the red as president of the United States, and quite honestly, let's be honest, the Messiah. If the Messiah can't run his own campaign and keep it in the black, he's doomed. He's just doomed. This campaign is doomed. It's doomed. And here's why I say it with such authority. If freedom is gone in this country, there is no place on earth that is free. Freedom will disappear off of the planet. It will. And God is not neutral. Man has to be free for his purposes to happen. And I think there is enough people. The third great awakening is here. It's happening right now. We've already won the game. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your values. Stay true to God. Get out and vote. Barack Obama loses.